Alrighty, we are back here at the GosuGamers Overwatch Weekly EU Cup, getting right into things for the last match or map of the semifinals. We thought we were going to the grand finals, but Graviton Surge has forced a map number 3 versus Creation, so upset potential could be happening right now.
Yeah, I know we both expected Creation to move on, but here we are, and it is Graviton Surge versus Creation. The other side of our bracket, winner gets to face Reunited in the grand finals, looking for that upset potential. But yeah, game. I think this is the map 3, tied 1-1. We haven't started yet. Here we go. Trying to keep the downtime to a minimum. Chat. Getting angry at chat, ZP.
I mean, look, they just want a stream that's free of overtalk. We are merely vessels that are here to cast the games.
I know. I get it. I understand, but it's just like every stream I watch is like so much downtime, and we try so hard, guys. All right. Anyway, on defense, we're gonna see Creation Esports. And they are looked to be not running any sort of Symmetra on defense here. Linkser is going to be running the Reaper. Drakeus will be running the Mercy. Artier, of course, on McCree. Numlocked playing Reinhardt. Nox on Lucio. And Bromas, man, today has really marked the return of Soldier 76.
No, there's lots of 76 coming into play. And Bromas has one of the better 76s in the game. Just looking at past performances, so definitely curious to see what it does here for the side Creation. Meanwhile, looking at Graviton as they set up on their side, it's going to be Crew on the Zarya, Zapri on the McCree, Skipjack on Winston, Zebosai on Lucio, Nevix on the Reaper, and soon on Pharah. So they're opting to go without the Mercy. They're going to blitz in. Drakeus will be one of their primary targets as they try and take out the defensive Mercy, as that is one of the only ways that this quick blitz can actually work. And they're going right in, not wasting any time whatsoever. Linkser, though, in the back, on the flank, was unaccounted for, able to take out Zapri, looking for more, laying in the damage. Lucio going to have to run for his life here, might be eating another shot right away. And in fact, he's going to kill Linkser before going down, so just a little bit of value is obtained there. Meanwhile, Artier in the back as McCree lands the flashbang headshot on the Nevix. And the defense will be holding out here despite a decent blitz attempt coming out from the side of GS.
I think if Skipjack had that to do again, he would have much more committed to what his initial plan was. He got way in on Drakeus, all the way in the back lines, chased him through the Archer. It was only Drakeus in front of him, even though Drakeus was backing up. Then Skipjack gave up on it. He turned around and initiated with other people. I think he should have at least continued to chase Drakeus, maybe get the kill, maybe not, but at very least you take him out of the fight.
Alrighty, so the offense now getting right back in. Winston leading the way. He's going to get taken out right away, though. And Artier now in the back could drop the Deadeye at a moment's notice. He's just left clicking for now, looking for an opportunity. But Deadeye will be coming out if a little bit late. The Resurrection comes out, but not quite how the defense wanted this to go down here for the side Creation. Creation getting bullied out a little bit. Zapri now with the Deadeye of his own. And the offense is the best look that they've had here thus far. Soon does have the barrage at the ready. Might be chasing down the Mercy in the back. Will Justice ran for above? We're going to find out in a second as both teams playing on point. Here comes a barrage, though. Will take out Drakeus, looking for more. Bromas going to go down. And Graviton going to get the payload moving in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, they finally just got that kind of really blitz offense working. Skipjack was able to re-enter the fight later into that, and then, you know, Numlock did his best with an Earthshedder late, got a couple kills, just simply wasn't enough for the offense. Now they have a great deal of momentum. Defense is going to have to hold back at the second bend. I'm surprised that Crew's not a little further forward trying to get more chip in, but not the biggest of deals.
Look at Linkser, though. Linkser does have Death Blossom up and ready. Will be looking for the drop down. And might actually get it the way things are set up right now. The speed boost is in. He's moving to the back. Death Blossom going to come out. He gets stunned, though, stopping the Death Blossom midair. That was really weird how that worked out. But the offense actually hanging on here, pushing the defensive push back. The Resurrection is going to come out. I'm not sure about this res. This is a little bit of a rough position. If Linkser is able to get the Lucio, though, it might pan out in the end. A little bit weird.
I mean, reses are so hard to say they're bad just because how fast they charge, but I think that one, I mean, you're just bringing them up to die again. You're essentially just charging ults.
It did work out, though. The defense was able to get some kills in the back, and I agree that on face it looked a little bit weird as it started out, but hey, the defense Creation was able to make it work, and now look at Linkser. He still has Death Blossom because he got interrupted so early on the last one, and he's just going to go to the back, gets the kill on the Zapri, sets up damage onto the back line. The Resurrection is coming in, but I think the damage has been done here to the offense.
Bromas cleans up another 4-2 off of that res. Soon is going to come over the top with a barrage. Again, I don't know about that. I guess it opened up some space. He did pay his life for it against Bromas, though. I just feel like once 4 people have died, to use your ult in any situation is usually a little iffy. Especially, I mean, because he had Graviton with him, too. That could have totally womboed. They are making a lot of progress here on offense, so defense is all the way pushed back, so I guess it worked out in the end.
Well, right now, Crew does have Graviton at the ready. It can set up the rest of his team, including Zapri, but incoming defensive Earth Shatter from the side of Creation, but not quite working out as they want because they get Earth Shattered in turn. Both Earth Shadows went down, and the offense with the Graviton looking for the cleanup. The Resurrection did come out. Artier's looking for the Deadeye. Not going to connect at all as the offensive Graviton now with a whole lot of momentum in their favor. Just everything going right for them on this push as Zapri exploding in the back.
Yeah, they definitely have this. Bromas was trying to get in, maybe take down a key support player in the back lines, though he's cleaned up by Crew very quickly. All the momentum right now in favor of Graviton Surge.
No, I mean, that couldn't have went any better for Graviton. Everything went their way. And ult-wise, they're still in a decent position here. As soon as going to have the barrage up soon, and if they can just deal with Bromas, they can really move forward and get through this last bend very quickly.
Well, Lynx comes up on the Widow trying to fall back on old habits that have gotten them where they are in the scene overall. He gets dived on really hard, but they're able to clean up all the divers. That is a lot of deaths for the offense. Offense comes in resurrected, though.
Yeah, the offense is way in the back. We see Farah trying to get through the hole, which that's a path you can take as Farah. You can go under and over if necessary, but Lynx are now in the back as Widow. This is still something that has to be dealt with. Lynx are getting the double kill in the back, and even though Widow does pack a little bit less firepower right now, if you can hit the headshots, as Lynx certainly can, it can be a big threat.
Now the combo fell off the cliff, and then they missed their boost out of the cliff, so both Farah and Mercy unceremoniously fell to their deaths, killed by the unfeeling void, as the game would put it.
Lynx are going to eat the Farah rocket to the face. Will go down pretty early there. Justice now raining from above. Soon trying to pile on, not getting as much as he would have liked there. Resurrections are going down for both teams. The offense trying to keep momentum with Winston. And look at Bromas, though, in the back. Has Nevix in his sights, just chewing through Nevix's life. Nevix has to run for cover. And Bromas at 91 HP. A lot of things could take him down here, but he is living, at least for now. Will have attack visor. Let's see if he's going to be able to do enough to take this out. As Zapri now on the point. Has the Deadeye. Took out Numlock. Looking for a little bit more if he can get it. But here comes Bromas now, flanking attack visor out. Overall, though, the offense getting what they want here. The defense scrambling on top of the point. Fights taking place in the back. Fights taking place on the cart. Dude, they're going to take out Arts here, and slowly but surely, this might be Graviton's.
Well, there is no resurrection up for the offense now, so if the defense can start getting trades, they're going to be good, although they lost their own Mercy, too.
Skipjack got the Earth Shadows looking for, got the double knockdown, including the other Reinhardt, takes out Nox with the hammer, and now Creation slowly marching towards Death Chain territory where the defense can do nothing but just stall out over and over again. R2 is going to go down here on the car. Creation now with the resurrection. Numlocked with the counter Earthshadow. Going to knock down 3, swinging the hammer. Can Creation fight this back? This is so close right now on the point. Creation getting a whole lot of kills in their favor. They might stabilize here, Hex.
No, they were totally going to be fine. I thought as long as Lynx was able to stall that out for the seconds that he did, because they had Dracaeus in with the resurrection, he did that. And Numlock had Earthshatter up too. A couple clutch ultimates coming up at the right time. Allowed them to stabilize on defense. And I think it's smart to hold up this far too. You don't want to play on the back foot as far back as the cart. You need to buy some space.
Yeah, we see Lynx right now on the defensive tracer. This isn't really where you'd like to be on this point, but is sort of back when they were trying to stall things out. This is what happens if you're successful. You're on tracer for a little bit longer. We'll see if he can get the pickoff that he's looking for. He does go to the back, takes out Zapri. Defensive tracer getting some work done. Earthshatter coming down from the defense. Numlocked again. Moving forward as Lynx are getting the double kill. We do have Soon coming in over the top with the barrage, but gets absolutely nothing done. Gets taken out by a Reaper of all things. The Earthshatter comes in for the offense, but at that point, there's just no follow-up remaining. And Creation can be a little bit more aggressive here, especially as Arts here can hold on to this death block.
It was a gorgeous Earthshatter, but an absolute waste of one. If you're the only one left alive, you're not going to be able to clean up 4 on the ground by yourself. So a pretty wasted Earthshatter, and I hate seeing wasted Earthshatters because it's such an impactful ultimate here. You do have some switch-ups, though. Crew is going to come up on 76. Soon is on that Reaper again, too. Both have very low ult charges. They have to worry about getting those charged up for the final push. Only 2 minutes left to finish out this map.
Well, Artier right now just setting up a camp here, waiting for the offense to move forward. The offense does have to move forward here. If they don't realize Artier is here, Artier can do just incredible amounts of damage to them as they move forward.
Yeah, he's just waiting.
Patience can pay off. The offense is waiting, going, oh no, here it comes. He's dropping in over the top. Will patience pay off? Artier on the double kill, getting the kills he was looking for. The charge in is happening. Mercy going to get the resurrection up, going to undo a lot of his work, and the offense not entirely dead here yet. Zappery, one of the people getting brought back up. 2 kills here for the offense. Here comes the Deadeye, going to take out Bromas, and the resurrection making all the difference in the world as suddenly here comes Graviton Surge.
Yeah, I mean, they just won both of those fights, even pre and post resurrection. Artier's going to come and try to stall this out. Not a whole lot of defensive ultimates to work with, though. Numlock going to be trying to be the hero, coming in with a late Earthshatter. Misses.
Earthshatter does come in, does not get what he's looking for at all. Bromas, one of the last people on the point here as D.Va. Lynx are still in the Tracer. Why not? This is why he was on in the first place. But the stall out not going to have another miracle as finally Graviton Surge finishes out the map.
Well, they are able to at least finish out the map, so pretty decent stall out there at the end from Creation. Bought them another couple minutes. Nevermore skin from Lynx, quality skin.
I mean, as the glowing guns, what more can you ask for? Pretty good game for Reapers in general, though I gotta say it's a little bit of a heartbreaker there for the defense at the end, where Artier did get all that value on Reaper, but the resurrection coming in from Nevix, really turning it in their favor. And that's one case, I rag on Mercy play the game from time to time, but that's one case where seeing a Mercy play the game I would have been totally okay with.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Reaper's definitely, he's kind of, but you have to run him now. It's interesting to see because before, you know, the McCree nerf, we saw people kind of gravitating towards double tank anyway because you had a chance against double McCrees at least at a certain point. Then teams were running triple tanks, and now Reaper is just firmly back in it. It'll be interesting to see if teams respond to that by running not so many tanks as he's just been feasting. So the meta just constantly evolving, and I think this is our first real glimpse of it post McCree nerf and Widow nerf, and really, the biggest rising star from this meta so far has been Soldier 76 is everywhere.
All right, so one thing I'm going to steal from Chad in terms of caster phrases, Chad, and responding to the Reaper ultimate coming in, Chad's saying from the top rope. I'm going to be using that phrase from now on. That's awesome.
It's pretty good.
In more ways than one.
That's a quality wrestling phrase. And yeah, definitely, you're generally just seeing Reapers drop down from the top. Used to see a lot more speed bursted in, but I think giving a team even the second to prepare for a Death Blossom is really not going to get the value out of it. So from the top rope it is.
From the top rope indeed. But taking a look here at the defense for the side of Graviton Surge as they roll out here, it is going to be soon on the Reaper, Skipjack on Reinhardt, Crew on the Pharah, Zebosai on Lucio, Nevix on Mercy, and Zappery going to round things out here on the Roadhog.
The Hog is definitely back in the meta as well, but that's been happening for about the last 3 or 4 weeks. On offense, though, Bromas is going to flex onto that Zarya. Artier, of course, will be playing McCree. Lynx going to try his hand at offensive Widowmaker. Nox on Lucio, Numlocked on the Winston, Dracaeus on the offensive Reaper. So this is a tactic we've seen a lot throughout the day of a very kind of blitzy first offense. No mercy, no resurrections, trying to win that first fight with just raw power. Lynx switches last second to D.Va. This is interesting.
And we have seen D.Va a little bit more often to give these offenses a little bit more oomph. There is no mercy here for the offense, so that continues a theme where teams really do like trying the blitz offense to start things out, and D.Va is usually part of that blitz offense. So they're moving right in, looking for early picks if they can get them. The defense bending very far back, not wanting to give up any early picks. We'll see how this works out soon, though. Able to drop in, gets the kill on the Artier. Both teams trading off here early on, 5v5. Dracaeus, though, getting the double kill, and any trades here for the offense is in the offense's favor, just given respawns. Dracaeus now on a triple kill, speed boosting forward, looking for more. Winston helping him out, and Dracaeus just absolutely mopping things up there for the side of Creation Esports.
Yeah, that's kind of a really cool combo you can run early. If you run a D.Va, you can just put the shield pretty much around your Reaper, let him play a tank role because he's not taking any damage. He's inside of that D.Va shield and just wreck people. After that, he's kind of got free reign to do whatever he wants. Just absolute cleanup. I like that a lot. It's kind of a variation of the Zarya Reaper synergy.
I mean, it worked out really, really well, and now Creation Esports, they have good time here thus far. They've certainly set a faster time than Graviton Surge when they were at this point. And they have momentum too as they go forward. They do have to worry about Crew's barrage, but if Crew's barrage does not wipe them out here, they're definitely going to be in good shape. Sound Bearer coming out here for the offense. The offense wanting to push the issue, moving forward. Crew waiting for the Sound Bearer to fade, waiting to drop the barrage. As Skipjack takes out RTR pretty early in this fight. Winston a little bit far back. 2 kills here for the defense, and offense perhaps getting a little bit over aggro. And here comes Crew over the top, looking for Lynx. Will take him out. Doesn't even need the barrage, just firing rockets from great positioning. And the offense gonna have to go back to the starting point.
Yeah, extremely patient on defense. When the Winston popped his ult, he went to the back line to try to cause chaos, but the Crew just took Nevix back with him. They damage boosted some rockets, were able to take down that Winston who was trying to cause chaos, then just casually strolled to the front line where the Reinhardt was holding strong, wrecked Lynx in the face, and now we're gonna hold at this first bend again.
Well, from the ground floor, take a look at Soon. Soon has the Death Blossom ready. We saw Lynx go in the support. It goes right in, gets the triple kill. Soon not having to wait too long there, making it a quad kill. Perfectly set up Death Blossom, just completely ruining this push coming out from the side of Creation.
Oh, it's been a banner day for Reaper on King's Row.
Good old days. Look at the offense. So the offense does have some cards up their sleeve. They have Graviton at the ready. Barrage is ready. Bromas is going to be sitting here looking for the opportunity. If the Graviton lands, Lynx are going to be going in over the top, looking for the barrage. That could be happening right here, right now. Moving forward past the Reinhardt shield. Graviton coming down. Justice raining from above. Numlock swing the hammer, and a beautiful shot takes out Crew from downtown. The resurrection, though, coming in. The defense not giving this up just yet. The offense still needing to do a little bit more work. Mercy in the back, almost eating a rocket to the dome.
Numlocked with a perfect
the defense coming in. Zapri on the double kill. The defense can turn this yet, and Zapri with 3 kills. Mick left click in the house, getting all the value he needs. Please, somebody stop Zapri. Oof. Good hold by the defense.
They've been absolutely cleaning up the offense. They look a little bit out of sorts. Numlock did hit a nice Earth Shatter, but it was actually most of his team was already dead and then kind of separated. It seems like they're just getting segmented off and unable to fight as a group. Is what makes Creation good.
Hex, hold me here. Look at Soon. He's moving in. Not this again. This time he's going to get stunned. He has to back out. Not quite getting the value he was looking for, even though he did get some decent damage off of it. The flashbang from Artier saving his team's life and then some. The offense now thinking they have an opportunity, moving forward, looking for what they can get. Zapri, though, gonna roll his way to the back. Finally gets taken out by Artier. Very back and forth on both sides, but here comes the barrage, and no, Crew just going to get shot in the face instead. This is a pretty good reaction here from the side Creation, and they have a Graviton ready if it is so needed. And there's the Graviton coming in. Will be sucking in 2 people. Bromas just melting people's faces off. 82 energy. Lynxer over the top with the follow-through. 3 kills for Lynx, and pretty good so far for Creation to fight that back.
Yeah, finally cleaned up. Most of the ults used for the defense. Soon still does have his Death Blossom ready to go, though he'll be looking to come from the top rope, as you mentioned. But this should be, well, it might be point here for Creation.
Yeah, Creation is moving forward. This isn't too bad here. They still have 4.5 minutes left, so if they get this here, that'd be huge. They do go for the Earthshadow. Doesn't get as much value. Here comes Soon, swinging in with the Death Blossom. Gets taken out immediately, though. Not getting the value he's looking for. His Bromas is still super charged up, melting faces off left and right as Zarya. Zarya is so scary when she gets to this energy level. Artier with a little bit of fall through as well. And now the offense in a great position as they move forward. And again, time-wise, they have about 4 minutes to go, so for Graviton, they're going to have to hold for quite a while here if they want to win this third map and face Reunited in the Grand Finals.
Yeah, Lynx on this Tracer I actually really like. I think it's a lockout mechanic not a lot of people take advantage of. That if you can hit a Pulse Bomb and a Mercy, you've essentially won half of the fight already.
Oh no. Artier coming in, gets a double kill, forces out the res. The offensive Sound Bearer is out. Creation smelling blood in the water right now. Will they be able to go forward? Reaper right now on the point, running for his life. Soon not getting a Death Blossom anytime in the near future. The defense are moving forward. Skipjack does have the Earth Shatter. Will the Earth Shatter cleanup be happening? Will he drop the hammer? Doesn't even need to as the Fire Strike takes out Dracaeus in the back.
Yeah, I think it's smart to hold. I always think it's smart to hold defensively on your Earth Shatter unless you really have to use it. It can save games for you if you need it to be. Like, rather than just cleaning up, it only really buys you 20 seconds of the team being off the field. I would save it for when you need to turn a fight.
Don't worry, my friend.
Pray with the zoning ultimate.
Defense is pretty well suited here. They do have Barrage, they do have Earth Shadow. Both Skipjack and Crew can win the next fight on their own. Offense not entirely without options either, but look at Crew. Crew just going over the top, following up the Earth Shatter, the 3-kill Barrage over the top. And just like that, this fight is already over.
Yeah, that was rough. Tracheus is down as well, so no resurrection available there. Defense has a really nice footing here. Offense has some ultimates to work with. You can combo Graviton with a multitude of things. We don't often see Graviton and Pulse Bombs because you don't see Tracer in there, but that does a lot of work. I think really though Tracer's going to have to try to get Nevix down, but he's been just completely safe on this high ground.
No, I think you call it exactly. I think Graviton Pulse Bomb is exactly what they're going to be looking for. Bromouse going to the back. Will get the Graviton up. Will the Pulse Bomb come in? The Pulse Bomb does come in. It's mostly going to be mitigated by a lot of the Sound Barrier, but still does enough damage to give the offense a bit of an edge here as they move forward. But the defensive resurrection coming in. Let's take a look at Zapri. Zapri coming in, takes out Artier. It is not, in fact, High Noon, says the other Cowboy in the game. And he's going to take out Tracheus. Zapri has been absolutely deadly off of these resurrections, landing left click after left click. Artier, will he live? Artier firing back, going to do the scumbag right click, takes out Zapri. Creation Esports moving it forward. Time-wise, they have a little under 2 minutes left, so they still are working with time on their side, but not as much as they would like.
Yeah, Lynx on the offensive Widow now, and a nice little switch up here, maybe catch them off guard, although they do know it is out and about. They do run a Winston now to maybe even mitigate that.
The Sound Bear coming out here from the side of Creation. They're moving forward. They don't really have the most follow-up with it to begin with, but Bromouse takes out Nevix. That's huge. There will be no defensive resurrection coming up, but Zapri landing the left clicks, looking for the Deadeye, takes out Numlock on a double kill here for the defense. The defense now starting to push this back. Oh my god, someone stop Zapri. It's happening again.
Zapri and Crew with the entire cleanup. Now, yet again, the Graviton is up for offense. They're going to have to find a way to combo that. Linkser switches again. He has not been able to find a hero he's comfortable on. He is running his own Reaper now. He's switched more in this game than I think I ever see him switch. He just can't find his footing.
Well, with about a minute left here, this is do or die for Creation. Everything is going to depend on Bromouse landing a good Graviton here. The offense a little bit far up, but hopefully they don't get punished too much. If you're rooting here for Creation, they need to move forward. Bromouse looking for the Graviton. He's moving through the corridor. Will he land it? Will get multiple people in, but will the follow-up be there? Creation moving in. Bromouse with the triple kill. He is his own follow-up. The resurrection coming in. Numlock dropping the hammer right after, trying to move in, giving Creation some time. They do have a little bit of time here left in this game. They have about 25 seconds remaining. This is going to be very close in any rate. The defense just needs to stall out for a little bit longer.
Got to kill Nevix. Nevix goes down there.
Well, they get to a point in time. They're getting on it. Soon is on the point as Tracer. They might be buying all the time they need. The Divas are out. Tracer is out on Soon. Here comes Reinhardt getting right back in. Linkser looking for the Death Blossom. Does take out Zapri. A big Earth Shadow coming out from Skipjack. Knocks down everyone. And that is going to buy all the time they need. Graviton Surge going to defeat Creation Esports and move on to the Grand Finals. And that, by many senses of the word, is certainly a bit of an upset.
Oh my. And that super close game.
Play of the game.
I thought they'd really blown it when they used the sound barrier before the fight, and then they got cleaned up after. But yeah, it was right here.
It's
Pretty big res coming out from Nevix to bring 5 people back up, applying pressure. But in the end, what a game from both sides, and we are going to see Graviton Surge making their way to the Grand Finals. So again, a little bit of an upset. If you look at our rankings and everything else, Creation was favored coming in, but Graviton showing that they have leveled up as time has gone on. And there's also the part where maybe Creation was a little bit dependent on Linkser's amazing Widowmaker.
Yeah.
You can't crutch on that quite as hard in this patch.
Yeah, but I mean, even thinking back to when they were Impulse 11, I think I recall them giving Creation Esports some good fights then. So it's not that they were ever been truly outclassed by either squad, but it is definitely an upset. I would have Creation moving on, as I think we both chose them to do so. Now Creation, of course, rooting for Graviton Surge, says please beat Reunited. That's going to be a little tough to do, but what a way to really announce yourself to the scene as Graviton Surge. They've been playing in our tournaments for the last couple weeks, have always looked decent as a team to keep an eye on. Now they're in the Grand Finals against Reunited, and yeah, that's going to be tough for them, but they did just beat Creation, and Creation has beaten Reunited before, so transitive property, does that apply?
It might apply. It's hard to do that in sports in general,
right.
but it's, I don't know. I mean, Reunited has had some low lows, they've had some high highs, and Graviton Surge definitely having a high of their own and being able to take out Creation Esports just now. So if Graviton is able to dig deep and take out Reunited, I would not be that surprised.
Are you surprised just how far Widow has fallen out, though, as quickly as it's happened?
Players are fickle, and players also haven't hit the lab enough in terms of really upping their headshots and all the rest. I mean, if you think about it, McCree, when he lost his fall off, or when he had fall off damage added to his kit, people stopped playing McCree for a really long time saying, oh, the character's ruined. And then people realized, wait a second, this character's actually really good. I'm expecting something like that to happen to Widow as people really go out of their way. They grind out the headshot aim and realize, okay, look, we can be more accurate than we have been in the past. We can push this to a new level. I don't think it's going to happen overnight. I think Widow might disappear pretty heavily for the next 2-3 weeks, or perhaps even longer. But I do think while she still retains the ability to hit 300 damage headshots, I think people will find a way.
Okay. I mean, one of the reasons people liked running Widow, and it was always a conversation, you know, in streams and in chats and whatnot, why do you run Widow instead of Hanzo? Really, pro teams just really favor consistency. And you ran a Widow because it's more consistently good at this and that. And yes, Hanzo can do this, and yes, Hanzo can do that, but it's less often to happen. And I think that's one of the reasons you're actually seeing some 76 instead of Widow, is he's more consistently able to do the damage that you want on a team, rather than, can I hit a headshot? It's a little more up and down. So as you mentioned, as teams go to the lab and make sure that they can get the consistent results and something you can actually bank on, then she might come back in. But teams need to know, can we get 300 damage done this way and then followed up here, and what's the easiest and most consistent way to do that?
Well, I think no matter what, Widow is never going to